Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. And I just kind of want to jump into this video, kind of just get it out there, because I know if you follow me on Instagram, which you definitely should, go follow me on Instagram. I'll have a link in the description box below. You know that this video is going to be a little late, so I just want to jump in this video, get it out for you guys. And yeah, so let's just jump into it. Alright, so I have a top 10, like 1 through 10 list, or whatever you want to say it, on my phone of tips and tricks that I have learned and kind of figured out on my own while potty training Addalynn. If you do not know, I do have a daughter. She's 2.5 years old. She is fully potty trained. She still has a couple accents here and there, but what do you expect? She's 2. So yeah, let's just get into it. I know potty training can be such a pain in the butt, literally such a pain in the butt. Especially if your kid don't want to get up and go to the bathroom. You have to like drag them to the toilet. You have to, you know, if they make accidents, you have to clean up their accidents. So I do know potty training is just a pain in the butt, like I said, and it can get really messy. So if you're a new mommy to potty training, I really hope these tips and tricks kind of help you out a little bit like they did me. Okay, so tip number 1, get an extra potty or potty seat for... Oh, hey, thank you. Thank you, baby. You got the big one. Okay, but like I was saying, tip number 1, get an extra potty or a potty seat to go. So I'm going to start with the potty seat on the go that I picked up. I picked this one up from Amazon. It is a cute little owl design. So as you can tell, it just folds out into a full potty seat that goes over any toilet. It actually fits really good on different toilet seats. I've tried it at obviously different places, my own toilets. On the back it comes with this little, like, I don't use it, honestly, maybe I should, but it comes with this little thing, so it gives a little bit more security to the seat, so it's not slipping and sliding. I actually have never really had an issue with this seat slipping and sliding, because as you can tell, it has the grips right here, so it doesn't slip and slide. But yeah, I just picked this portable potty seat that folds into my purse, diaper bag, etc. off of Amazon. I believe it was like, I want to say 15-20 bucks. It really wasn't that expensive, especially for being like good quality. As you can tell, like, this thing is gonna last long. Like, it's stiff, you guys. Like, I really highly recommend it. I will find that and link it in the description box below. And then as far as like an extra potty seat, like I was saying, I just highly recommend getting like a permanent one of these for the house. I will have a clip of the one I have showing up right now for you guys, and also getting those little portable toddler potties that are literally like toddler size portable potties. Again, I'll have a clip pulled up for you guys. I don't have it with me because I just didn't really want to drag her potty up in my desk area, but that is just my tip number 1. Go get potty seats. That seems like a no-brainer. Like, obviously you kind of need, you know, potty seats, but I also know people that just hold their kid over the toilet. That works too. Even to this day, with all the potty seats we own, we still will hold her over the toilet because sometimes it's just fastest to get her on there. But definitely highly recommend just getting a potty seat, because obviously you don't want your kid accidentally slipping through the toilet, or, you know, they get heavy. You don't want to have to hold your kid over the toilet. So but alright, so tip number 2, go straight to undies. Okay, so what I mean by this is, I'm pretty sure you guys out there know pull-ups, diapers, you know, there's different kinds of... I definitely highly recommend just skipping those. Bye pull-ups, adios, because for my kid anyways, she was still just comfortable peeing in her pull-up. It was still the same as diapers for her. It never really made a difference. I know they have like a pull-up cool tech kind of thing that's supposed to make their diaper cold when they pee. Those brand and that type of diaper, pull-up, whatever you want to say, it did make slightly a difference. She wasn't a fan of being in them as long. But in the end, having the pull-ups and diapers on her, it never made a difference. I had to put her in straight underwear, the thin, you know, cotton material underwear, for her to pee right down her leg and make a mess everywhere. Because that was the only way for her little mind to realize, I don't like doing this. I don't like being messy, and this is gross, so I need to go to use the bathroom. So, again, no diapers, no pull-ups, no nothing. Just go straight to underwear. It is messier in the end, and I do recommend getting a pack though, just for like on the go, because I won't lie, you are on road trips, you might not want to deal with the potty training situation at that very second, so I don't blame you. Definitely maybe pick up a pack just during the day, you know, specifically when you're into the training motions and training trying to teach your child what it is and everything, definitely just dish the pull-ups. It's so much easier. Alright, so tip number 3, starting as early as you can. Alright, so what I mean by this is, in reality, I could have really had Addalynn fully potty trained before she even turned 1. I noticed when she was about 8-9 months old, when she started moving around, crawling, and honestly starting to walk a little bit, she was super interested in going to the bathroom. She would watch me and Darrian, well, not really watch us go to the bathroom, but you know, I would drag her to the bathroom with me. If you're a mom, you know what I mean. If you're a dad, you know what I mean. So she kind of got the idea of going to the bathroom. She knew what it was. At that point, if she needed a poop, I could tell her she needed a poop. I could put her on the toilet and she would go on the toilet. So I definitely wish, in reality, I just pushed through it and made her potty trained as early as possible, because in reality, her being 2.5 years old, potty training is, again, messy, and she's stubborn and she doesn't want to get up at night, and it's just a lot more harder. So I feel like the earlier you can get them in underwear, the better, because then they don't know better, you know. They don't know the different routines of having diapers and stuff on. So tip number 4, keeping track of your child's bowel movements. I definitely highly recommend this, even if you're not potty training as early as 1, because I know some parents aren't comfortable with that. You know, your kid, you know, whatever you're comfortable with. Even if you're potty training at 4 or 5 years old, because I know there's parents out there that do that even. Just try to keep track of your kids' bowel movements. Try to let them know, like, okay, you know, I can tell you have to go to the bathroom. Please go to the bathroom. You know, try to put them on the toilet or whatever is what that tip means. I know for Addalynn, when she tries to poop in her diaper or whatever, when she had diapers or even in underwear to this day, she will go and hide and, like, stand on her tiptoes. So I can usually tell when she's pooping. So, like, for that instance, I would run her to the bathroom and tell her, no, you got to go to the bathroom. You got to go in the potty, you know? I hope that makes sense for you guys. So tip number 5, use stickers over candy as rewards, or get a chart even. Okay, so from, again, Addalynn, giving her candy when she went to the bathroom as a reward just did not work out. It worked out for like a week, and then after a week she kept going to the bathroom. Like, even if she didn't have to go, she would sit there and like try to make herself go, to the point where like she was kind of hurting herself. So I couldn't do that anymore for her, because she just wanted that candy. She wanted that reward. So I needed to switch over to a potty chart, sticker chart. I will have a picture of one up right now for you guys. I just definitely highly recommend taking that route over candy. Anyways, it's healthier, it's probably better for their teeth, etc. Probably better for their stomachs even. So like, I know parents that do like little toy chests, you know, pick out a toy out of a toy chest. I think they're even called like potty toy chest or like something out there. Tip number 6, get a pad for the bed. So this is kind of a funny one. I will have a picture of the pads set that I have. It's called like Goodnight potty training pads or something like that. They're huge freaking pads that have adhesive on the corners, on the back, and you stick it on the mattress underneath the sheets or underneath the blanket or whatever your child's sleeping on that day or that night, and it's just supposed to absorb all the urine and, you know, bowel movements that your child has during the night if they don't get up in situations. If your kid is going through pads, I just highly recommend looking into the doggy pads even. I know that sounds really weird, but they're pretty much the exact same thing. I think they're a little bit smaller in size, but I think you get a whole bunch more for literally the same price as the potty training pads, and they're literally the same difference. Limit fluids before bed. Yes, you guys, I even to this day suck at it, because she will sit there and cry and cry and cry for chocolate milk before bed or water before bed, and I know that seriously just makes a difference. Obviously, she's drinking fluid before going to bed. It's going to be in her bladder, so she's going to wake up at night, but it really does make a difference, you guys. Like, cut your kid off if you can. Don't be like me. Don't give in. Let them off about an hour before bed, I highly recommend, and then right before bed, taking them to the bathroom. So hopefully by then they'll have some kind of bowel movement and they won't have to get up at night, or at least like too early at night. Like, I've noticed at least if she gets up at night, it's at like 5 a.m., 4 a.m. or something. So it's not too bad. I know. Alright, tip number 8. This kind of goes with taking them to the bathroom, tracking their bowel movements and stuff, but having them go to the bathroom every 30 to 60 minutes. So this might be a no-brainer for you guys. A lot of these probably no-brainer for you guys, but I just wanted to share with you guys that it really does make a difference making your kids sit on that toilet every 30 to 60 minutes. I know it's exhausting. I know it gets annoying. It gets annoying for the kid. It gets annoying for the parent. It's hard work, and especially if you don't have like some kind of timer on, I definitely recommend setting a timer on your phone, or, you know, getting one of those kitchen timers, setting it on your fridge or counter or whatever, because life gets busy, your kid gets busy, they don't want to go to the bathroom, you don't really want to take them to the bathroom, let's be real. Like, you don't want to drag your kid to the bathroom every 30 minutes. It gets annoying. But in reality, you have to do it. So I definitely recommend setting a timer, taking them every 30-60 minutes. It really will make a difference. It'll start clicking in their little brains that, okay, I gotta use the bathroom. No matter if I'm playing, coloring, sleeping, you know, running around, whatever, it just makes them have to stop and go. So I definitely highly recommend that tip. Tip number 9, keeping them naked helps a ton. Less clothes, the better. Yes, 100%. Again, this might be a no-brainer for some people, but keeping your child naked around at least your house just makes it so much easier. You have less clothes to pull up when they go to the bathroom. You have less clothes to wash when they pee or poop through them. You have just less stuff to have to deal with. So I definitely highly recommend just keeping them naked. At least keep them just in underwear and, you know, maybe a t-shirt or something, at least, if you don't want them fully naked. But yeah, just keeping the shorts and bottoms part at least off, it just makes a huge difference. Alright, so tip number 10 is going to be messy. I guess this isn't even a tip, and it kind of goes to what I just said. It is going to be messy. Like, I knew from when I had a kid, it is going to be messy. But I have to admit, you guys, the messiest part of having a kid, I think, is potty training. Like, obviously, she's only 2.5 and things are probably going to get messier, but what I've talked to other moms and stuff, moms that are like way older, my mom, my grandma, you know, etc., I heard potty training is probably the worst thing and the messiest thing you could possibly deal with. So if you love your furniture out there, you guys, cover them up. Cover them up, because telling your toddler to stay off your couch if they're not used to staying off your furniture already or whatever, you know, they're not going to stay off your furniture. You're going to have to keep fighting. You're going to have to keep yelling at them. So the easiest solution to it is getting those pads that I just talked about in the video, or getting a old blanket or old towels and just covering up your furniture, covering up your carpets, you know, whatever you don't want messed up, covering them up is just a very, very good idea. I know, again, no brainer, but sometimes when you're a mom and dad, you forget to cover up your furniture until they have an accident, and then you're like, oh dang it, I should have covered that up, you know. Like, I'm trying to save you guys from that moment. So I think that is it for today's video. I am super excited to get this edited and out for you guys. I did sit down and film this video already once before. If you follow me on Instagram, like I said in the beginning, you definitely should. You would know that my footage got corrupted and it just didn't work, and now here we are. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to always give it a thumbs up if you did. It really, really, truly helps my channel out. We are at 109 subscribers. Like, how freaking insane. Thank you guys for 109 of you guys. I really, really appreciate and love you all. And I will just talk to you guys in our next video. Bye, guys.